Okay, so this video is for Darth Ducky. It's the 10 things I want to know about you video. So the first question is your most embarrassing moment. Well, I already made a video about this, so I'll try and think of something else. One time when I was 10 or 12, I don't know, no, probably around 14. Somewhere between 10 and 14. There you go. I had a swimsuit that was kind of a halter top, but it went like this, you know? And so I dived in the water once and it kind of like fanned down on both sides, so it was completely exposed. But that was fine. I mean, there wasn't very many people around. It was just like an old lady that saw us, so I mean, it wasn't a big deal. And my biggest fear, ticks. I hate ticks. If you don't know what they are, like they don't have them in the west side. I don't know if they have them on the east side, but they're like, I don't know, they're they're taking over the Midwest. So if you live in South Dakota or Oklahoma or anywhere along there, you know what they are. But anyways, they're little parasites. They stick their heads in your skin and suck your blood. I mean, they're big enough that you can see them and pull them out, but that freaks me out. They told me horror stories when I was a kid, like, oh, if you let them in, if you let them stay in there, they'll lay eggs in your bloodstream, and I just can't stand them. Oh, they freak me out. Oh, and then another thing they told me that is if you picked them out and the head came off, then it would burrow and like make a nest in your blood, which freaked me out too. So, I mean, obviously they're not true, but when you're young and impressionable, you believe it. So I just haven't gotten over it yet. My greatest accomplishment, well, I've accomplished a lot of things. One of my favorite things that I've done is I went to Washington, D.C. to a lawyer camp, basically. It was called the National Student Leadership Convention, NSLC, and, or National Student Leadership Conference, actually, NSLC, and they had different things that you could go study. Forensic science is one thing I debated, and then there was law, and I chose the law, and you just studied for a case, basically, and you had to play both sides, a lawyer and a witness. And I was like one of the 10 people out of everybody that was there that got an award for being the best lawyer and witness. So that was kind of neat. If I had, or what are my hopes for the future? I have a lot of hopes. I want to be an actress most of all, but I mean, I have a lot of things that I wouldn't mind doing. I'd like to be a chef, an interior designer, a mathematician, a physicist, I mean, all sorts of stuff, computer programmer. So, I mean, if one thing doesn't work out, I won't be too crushed, but being an actress is what I like to do most. Also, I mean, every girl hopes to get married and have kids, so that's one thing that I hope for. I think that would be a fun adventure, I guess. If I had a dog, what would I name it? I have 2 dogs already. I have a German Shepherd named Quarter. We flipped a coin. It was a quarter. That's the story. And then I have a Border Collie named Star. She's cute. I named her Star because that's one of my friends told me to. Here's Quarter. He's a big boy. Yeah, that's Quarter. And so I named her Star because one of my friends told me to, and if I had a new puppy, I would probably name him Marcus, and I would nickname him Marky Mark. So, name one allergy you currently have, if any. I don't have any that I know of. My mom said that I'm allergic to some kind of flower, and then I'm allergic to the whooping cough vaccine, or pertussis. So, yeah, but you don't encounter those every day, so I'm not really allergic to anything. If you could change your name, what would it be? I would definitely change my name. Not really. But I'm debating, like, seriously changing my name because I don't like Brittany. I don't think it fits me very well. And I don't know what I would change it to. Maybe Bree. That's what I have it to online. A lot of people like that. Or I like C names, Kat, Cassandra, Chloe, or I used to like the name Allison when I was in middle school. I don't know. What is the first gray thing I see in the room? My phone, but that's more silver than gray. If you want something that's traditionally gray, I have a notebook over there that's gray. What is something you can't tolerate? I can't tolerate other people controlling my speed. And I don't mean like driving. That doesn't bother me, but when I walk and there's like people in front of me that are going really, really slow, and then there's people to the side so I can't pass them, that like pisses me off. Like, I get so mad. And I don't know why. It's just a weird little thing that I have. So, my favorite movie or trilogy, well, I have a bunch of favorite movies. I'll show you all my movies. Hold on. There's all my movies. Yeah, we have a bunch. Knocking crap over. Alright, I can't really pick a favorite. I love a lot of movies. I like anime movies. Miyazaki is a really good director. If you haven't seen any of his movies, I suggest them. Howl's Moving Castle or Spirited Away are some of his best ones. But they're all good. Like, seriously, they're all good. And then I like Stigmata and Braveheart, Sin City, 300, Mulan, all Disney movies. My favorite trilogy is probably Lord of the Rings. I love Lord of the Rings. Or Harry Potter. I like watching those. Although Harry Potter isn't really a trilogy. But, yeah, so, I don't know. I like all those. Oh, that was it. Anyways, so that's it. If you have any other questions you'd like to ask, feel free to leave a comment or send me a message, and I will answer them as soon as possible. Thanks, guys. Bye.